So today I'm going to be sharing with you the recent McCall patterns that I got from Joann's. Joann's had a sale this past weekend. So I tipped in there, got a few patterns, and I'm going to share those with you today. Before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And you can also come follow me over on Instagram at Quinora_Renee. All the details will be down below. So let's get into it. So I got the 10 patterns. You know, the Joann says, you know, maximum 10. I feel like I don't go in there unless I'm gonna go ahead and get the max of 10 or multiples. Multiples of 10. So some of these I intentionally went in there and got, and then there's like one or two where I feel like I saw someone make it, and because someone else made it, I was like, ooh, okay, now I'm intrigued. Does that make sense? So the first one is McCall's 8322, and I really like this dress. I live in the heat of Texas, like every day, 85, 95, 100 degrees. So I love little dresses like this. And what interested me about this particular dress was, I feel like, and I don't know because I did not look at the instructions, but I would definitely do view C. And I feel like I only have to gather twice. So it's the hem of each tier that is like not attached to the layer below it, right? So you know, usually you'll have like 6 tiers and you gather each tier, and then that gathered tier you attach to the bottom of the tier above it, right? So it's all one, like flat, you know, one. I don't know what this is, but it's just one, right? But with this, each hem is separate. Because you can see it kind of lifting a little bit like over here. So each hem is its own. Now granted, this means more hemming, right? But it looks like it's a very wide hem that's on each tier. But what interested me was there's only 2 sets of gathers. The one here at the waist, and then one here somewhere around her knee, right? So I feel like I would do the tier, hem the tier, do the tier, hem the tier, do the tier, hem the tier. But I only have to gather for 1, 2, 3, 4. For these 4 tiers, I only have to gather one time right here, right? And then the same thing up here for 1, 2, 3 tiers. I only gather the one time up here at the waist, which I really like. I'm not a big fan of gathering. Now, would I trade gathering for this extra hemming I'm gonna have to do? I don't know yet. So I'm gonna see, you know, which is better. This, or I did this one dress, I'll see if I can pop a picture, where it basically looks very similar to this, except it was a sleeveless dress, and it had all the different tiers, and it was gathering upon gathering upon gathering, gathering to the gods. So I'm gonna see which is worse, battle of the gathering or battle of the extra hemming that I might have to do. So we'll see. The next pattern I got is McCall's 8324. So with this pattern, this one was not on my list until I saw Brittany J. Jones. She did I'm assuming she had like a paid promotion with McCall's, because she did a lot of their new summer line patterns. And I remember seeing this one and I thought it was really cute, mainly for view B. So view B has this open back and then it ties around to the front. So it's the one that this model has on, and I think this is really cute. For me though, I would extend the sleeve. I hate sleeves that end right here. No, I want the whole sleeve experience. And I'm also going to make it more balloony. Like this right here would irritate the shit out of me. So I'm gonna do some changes, and I may even do like a cuff. So it'll probably be like the balloon shape of view A with a cuff. I'm not doing, I hate elastic at the bottom. I'll do a cuff. And well, I don't know, is this a knit? It is not a knit. So I'll probably stick with the elastic. Wah, wah, wah. But either way, I like the balloon sleeves of view A down to my wrist. and I would probably do it with like some high-waisted jeans. I have some ginger jeans, high-waisted ginger jeans that I plan to make. So I think this type of top with those high-waisted ginger jeans is gonna be my jam, especially when fall arrives, because when fall is here in Texas, it's still hot, but you know, it has like a little nip in the air sometimes, so we'll see. So the next pattern I got is 8311, which is also 8331. Same pattern, just different sizes. So I have mixed feelings about this pattern. I've seen this type of neckline where it's like it comes up and then it comes across the back, right, into this one sleeve thing. I don't like it in this particular pattern, but I want to learn how to draft it for my own size and maybe potentially my daughter's sizes. My daughter has homecoming coming up, and so I'm looking at different dresses that I could potentially do. I feel like this is just way too much fabric right here. So what I think I want to do is look to see how this is drafted, shave some of this off. Like you can see it's even like it's wrinkled here because of all the excess fabric. Shave some of that off. Maybe do some type of embellishment, adornment over here to this side. Something very small, doesn't have to be major. Something very small here, and then let it still continue on over to the shoulder. And you can tell it's drafted that way because even in the larger sizes, you can see the extra fabric that's like pulling right here on her shoulder. I don't want that. I want it to be like whoosh, you know. But because I don't know how to actually draft that type of pattern, I'm gonna use this as a guide. And then once I get the guide down of how it's supposed to look as a flat pattern, I'll probably get rid of these. But I mean, they're $2. $2 to get the knowledge of how to draft it. I'll take it. So yeah, I'll definitely have to. We just got to get rid of some of this excess fabric. Like, yeah. So next up is McCall's 8142, which is also I just like this one. View A. This to me is such a cute date night dress, which my husband will hopefully be back. Nope, not hopefully. We're gonna speak it into existence. My husband will be back soon. And so one of the things that we are going to be more intentional about when he gets back is date nights, like all sorts of date nights, like fancy date nights, casual date nights, stay in date nights, just go get some ice cream date nights, cheap date nights, that sort of thing. So for the fancy date nights, I think this will be so cute because one of the things I like about it is the ruching that's at the waistline, because I'm not one of those girls where I'm just gonna eat a salad. I mean, I've never been that girl, even when my husband had first met me. But I'm going to get the steak, the potatoes, the side, the wings, the appetizer, the dessert. I'm gonna eat, okay? And I still wanna look cute when I leave. So I think the ruching will ensure like my stomach is not restricted. I'm not the type to wear Spanx like that. So I just, you're gonna get the body that I'm giving you. But at least the ruching will help, so I don't look like, damn girl, you know a restaurant. So that's why I picked this dress. I think it'll be really, really cute. And I may even make it like a little black dress. So I think I'm gonna do it two ways. Little black dress and then like another fun color. It's not gonna be pink. I'm not a hot pink chick. But another little fun color. And maybe I'll make 3 because I think I want to do it in a print too. We'll see. So up next is, I don't know the numbers because I got these off of the promotional rack. Let's see. McCall's 8330 is the larger size one, and then whatever the pattern number is for the smaller size one. So I got this pattern because I have some things coming up in my business next year and I want to get a jump start on them. So I need to update and kind of get into some swimwear. Of course, I had to get 2 different ones because, well, shit, no, I didn't. Oh man, I got the wrong sizes. Well, damn. So generally, I have to get the, what is it, like 8 through 18 or 10 through 18. I have to get the smaller size and the larger size. I mean, let's face it, they only came in 2 different sizes. I had to get a smaller size and a larger size. The smaller size was for the top part of me, because I was usually the largest size in the smaller range in the top, but then of course in the bottoms I needed the larger size range. And so depending on the pattern, you know, since this is completely separate, I needed to buy both patterns. But because they have extended their sizes, I grabbed the extended size, which is the 20 through 28. And then I have the 4 through 12. I can tell you now, I don't fit shit no sewing size 4 through 12. Well, shit, ready to wear size either. 4 through 12. Because the 12 bust is a 34. 34 ain't fit no shit around here, okay? But you know what? This would be perfect for my oldest daughter. Well, my 2 oldest. Both of them can fit in this pattern size. So next time McCall's goes on sale, I'm gonna have to go get the 14 through 22, so that way I can have a top pattern, and then this one will work for my bottoms because my hip is about a 50, so that makes it a 26 wide. Which, okay, McCall, did y'all see this? They go up to a 38 wide, 38 women's, not wide, my bad. 38 women's, where the hip is 62 inches. That's not bad. That's not bad. I consider inclusive about a 70-inch hip, but it is better than what they were. So let's keep taking these baby steps to be 100% inclusive. But okay, I'll give you a little for that. I'll play. No, I really am happy to see that, because even in the old larger size, I was like at the tail end with a 50-inch hip, and that's me slimming down with a 50-inch hip. So it's good to see. Let's keep taking those big steps. So the next pattern I got is also off of the promotion. So this is one I was not expecting to get. It is McCall's 8317. So for this one, I got it for my youngest. She is in that stage now where she's still in the toddler stage, so like the kid sizes, but not like the 5T. She's like in ready to wear. In ready to wear, she's not 5 and 5T. She's like 6 and 7. So when you translate that to sewing, it's not necessarily the toddler sizes, but it's not exactly like this size just yet. So she may be a size 7. This pattern is size 7 through 16, with the chest being a 26. So I think last time I measured her chest was a 24. So she's not fully into this size, but I can always make the adjustment. But I think this is so cute. Like this one, View D, with the little, is it a flutter sleeve? I can't tell. But View D, that is too cute. That is what I think I'm gonna make for her, with the flare at the bottom. I'll probably also make her View C, because I do like the elastic at the bottom. So I just think that's too cute. And then I'll probably also do View A. I like that it's a little romper. I'm not a fan of the contrast. That's not my jam. But I still think it's cute as a short set. So we'll see. That's probably later. I don't know. We'll see. So next up I got, this was also a promotion. I got it from the promotion, 8314. So this one, I don't know. I am up in the air on this one. I feel like I saw someone make this and it was cute on them. So that's why I got it. I don't know who that person was. I'm gonna have to look on Instagram to try and see if I can re-find it, or honestly, it could have been a figment of my imagination. This is not a pattern that I would gravitate to. One, I feel like, I don't know who did the styling on this, but babe, let's not do this again, okay? I feel like view C is up my alley, and I feel like it's very vacation resort wear. Also view A, if it's done in a vacation-y fabric, you know what I mean? Fluid, rayon, maybe even a crepe, you know, a light crepe, something like that. I feel like this would be cute, but I also feel like it's Darkwing Duck, bat wings-esque. Remember Darkwing Duck? He was like, whoosh. I feel like that's what it's giving. So I don't know about this. I'm gonna have to find out who it was that I saw, and I was like, ooh, that's so cute on her, and then compare how it would potentially look on me. Because I am someone that's shorter, if I do something that has a lot of fabric, it has to be proportionate to my size. And so I feel like all this up here is just like, I don't know. Okay, and the last one I got was McCall 7906. Honestly, I had this pattern before and I completely lost it. It's not like I just love the pattern. I think I made 2 of these out of African print. I love the pleats of it. I love the high waist of it. And I just cannot find the damn pattern. It was supposed to be in a little Ziploc bag because I had started the project but didn't finish it. And I went to try and finish some of my work in progress. If you follow me on Instagram, like earlier this year, at the beginning of the year, I went through all of my boxes of sewing projects that I had in progress. And I, kind of purged the ones. It was like, oh, I'm not going to finish it. I finished the ones that I tried to finish, and and then some I was like, okay, I'll finish it later. And so I've been trying to keep my sewing projects in progress to a minimum. And so one day I went to go try and finish the skirt, and I had like half of the pieces. Pattern wasn't there, instructions wasn't there. So I was like, okay, I'll just have to get another one. But I really like this skirt, and so I just went ahead and rebought the pattern since they had it in my size, and they actually had it. Because some of the older patterns, they don't be having like that. So I was glad they had it. So those are the 10 that I decided to get. Now, will any of these be sewn up anytime soon? Probably not. But I'm gonna go ahead and catalog them, and that's why I did the video today, even though my hair is deep conditioning, and hopefully I don't look too much of a mess. Because I knew once I start to catalog these and I put them up, the idea of doing this video is gonna be shot. So I was like, let me just go ahead and get it done. Listen to my business coach. My business coach has been telling me, like, just make the content. Don't worry about your hair being perfect. Don't worry about having makeup. Just make the content. So now that the content is made, let's see if the content gets added to the YouTube. We'll see. I'll have to look and see how I look. If I look at least like halfway decent, I'll post it. So if you're seeing this, go me for listening. But that's all for today's video. Like I said, subscribe, click the notification bell so you can know when I post a new video. I would say that I'm going to post one every week, but I'm not going to commit myself to that just yet. Let me get in the process of listening to my business coach. But the goal is to at least have some type of new content every week. But we're gonna get there. Baby steps, baby steps. All right, have a good one.